So for now, we're just going to borrow the body or the cab from the VS410B since the mounting system is the same and it seemed to fit alright. So yeah, that's basically it. Let's go for a drive. So not the best day for a first run because it's nice, it's all wet, but oh well. Gonna test a bit of side hilling here. Have to ride that route. Oh, it's doing better than the. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, shock tuning still needs a little bit of improvement. You need to ride a little lower, in all honesty. Ooh, this climb is not doing too good. The original TRX 4 chassis did this particular climb fine. The body is mounted a little too far forward, it looks a bit strange, and also you can see there that's running into a bit of clearance issues. Let's try this again. This servo is also doing very well on just 6 volts. It is rated for 8.4 volts, and at 8.4 volts it cranks out 38 kilos. Right now it's probably around 25, possibly, at 6 volts, but it's doing very fine. Here's a bit of a speed test. Obviously much slower than the 2-speed TRX 4. But plenty quick for a trail truck. A bit of a turning and climbing test. Ooh, it's a bit slippery today, hey? Balance of the truck feels good. It's just the surface of today that's a bit slippery. Also, if I had a dig, I could do that in one shot. Quite like a bit of water to break in a brand new build. All of wading a bit of water is just really cool. A little guilty of it. It's hell on maintenance, but it's just really fun. We're going to transition to a bit of crawling test. Driving very smooth. The Puller Pro V2 is actually very pleasant driving. It feels a lot more like a brush motor than the V1 ever did. It's not really about the smoothness or the low speed, but there's just something, a sort of draggy feeling like the brushes. Suspension's also pretty damn smooth, other than being a little tall. Oh. See how I can get up this step. These straight axles can't really do this. This will probably need a little bit of a bump. Oh, nearly. Try that again. There we go. A bit of throttle. now for a bit of side hilling. I honestly don't expect this particular truck to do as well, because of the fact that it has portals and the suspension is not quite where I want it to be. This is sort of struggling already. It only gets a bit steeper right there. We'll see how far with side hill this can get. The pen spring actually already helps a lot. It stops the shocks on the top of the hill from extending under the truck's weight and stops it from tipping. This is already a lot better than the stock TRX 4 could ever do. So yeah, pretty impressed, but we're trying to outdo the straight axles here, but I don't think it's possible today. Gonna need a bit more shock tuning. This is by no means unimpressive, but I reckon it's got more to it. It can do a bit more than that. Let's see if we can climb. Let's see what the balance is like with the front end. It's a bit slippery today, you can probably see, but oh, you can see that tire deflection on the rear. Yeah, I think we won't make it, we'll probably fall. Yeah, there we go. Battery's done. Motor's pretty warm, probably above 40C because it hurts when I touch it, and the rain's kind of coming in, so I'm gonna quickly swap the battery and probably head back. It's starting to rain very hard now, so yeah, that probably concludes the rest of the filming for today.